Hello again, sweet darlings, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. I'm Elizabeth, a mum of two and a stepmom of two, homemaking in the English countryside. I've been releasing weekly videos here to encourage women to pursue femininity in their lives and hopefully enjoy a more blessed marriage and motherhood experience as a result. I've seen firsthand in my own life that making an active choice every day to cultivate feminine habits has been a great thing. Despite being told for most of my life that I could talk, dress, or act just like one of the boys and still be attractive or feel good about myself. Letting go through some key habits, I've realized that femininity is freeing and absolutely something that any woman can achieve. The first habit that I would strongly recommend all women let go of in order to become a bit more feminine is using bad language or telling inappropriate jokes. I grew up in a family where this was accepted, and certainly it felt like it grew worse over time. I was actually shocked when I met my husband about how little he swore compared to me. I felt at that time that in order to make my point, I needed to use those words to show that I meant business. Now, I never really feel the need to use those words, and I'm much more conscious, especially now that I have children, that I don't expose them regularly to people who think that that kind of language is appropriate. As someone who lived a secular lifestyle before finding faith, I also used to feel that it was funny to use sexual innuendo a lot in conversation. But now I'm trying to be much more modest in my speech and encourage my husband to do the same. The second habit to let go of to start feeling and acting more feminine is being overly controlling. For most of us, the situation is not a genuine emergency, and yet so many women feel the need to take charge of how their children play, how their husbands behave, or what everyone else is doing while they're cooking dinner or doing the dishes, for example. I know that I used to feel very resentful when I looked out from the kitchen and saw my family relaxing, and would make it known that I wanted them to be busy too. I also used to interfere a lot with how they relaxed, trying to force my movie preference or an idea for a games night on them. But now I just step back. If my husband wants to watch cartoons with our kids, that's his choice, and I'm glad that they're cuddled up together. I now understand that it's my role to do those background domestic things so that my family can all bond and laugh and make memories. Of course, I join in too, but my main priority is that everyone is fed, happy, and has the energy to seize the day. The third habit to let go of to become more feminine is being overly interested in yourself. For example, when you meet new people, are you finding an excuse to tell your stories or interrupt with your interests and generally dominate conversation? Instead, go into those situations thinking, I wonder what I can learn about them or learn from them. This can be hard, especially if, like me, you've been brought up to be a bit loud or keep getting told how clever you are. The truth is that regardless of how clever you are, no one likes a know-it-all, and most people hugely appreciate being asked thoughtful questions that make them open up and feel comfortable around you. Feminine women have a knack for this. They help others come out of themselves. The fourth habit to let go of is dressing androgynously. I'm not saying that you are doing this, but I do know that it's a rarity in the modern world to see a woman in a dress, unless it's some kind of special occasion. Everyone wears jeans, and I'm sorry to say this, but they're often too tight. And I know that as a woman, getting dressed and finding your style is tough. You want to fit in with the trends, and to an extent, most of us don't have the time or the money to agonize over developing our personal style. But I've found that switching to wearing only skirts and dresses is actually a true gift to yourself. In a dress, no one knows what shape my thighs are, and they can't see the funny vein at the back of my leg. I don't need to worry about things going together as much, and I can buy skirts that all have an elasticated waist for comfort. I've had many pairs and styles of jeans in the past, but none of them ever fit me as well as a simple wrapped cotton dress or a skirt with a stretchy waistband. Even if I don't do my makeup or my hair needs a wash, I feel prettier and feminine in these clothes, and they are a reminder to me that I am a daughter of God, beautiful in my unique design. Other people definitely change how they behave as well, I've noticed, when you're wearing a dress or a skirt. In a sense, you're unconsciously telling them that you're embracing your nature and your vocation, and especially in this day and age, that is a breath of fresh air. I hope that these few ideas that I found helpful in my own journey from being a feminist to trying to become more feminine helps you wherever you are on your journey. None of us are the finished product yet, and we will always be evolving and improving. But small things can make a big impact, from how we talk to how we dress, and especially how we treat others. I hope to see you all here again soon for another video, but in the meantime, take good care everybody, and God bless.